After about an hour-long rain delay, the Yankees and Mets will play the second game of their doubleheader. The Mets won the first game 6-4, and they'll be the designated home team for Game 2. Here's the pitching matchup. Loizaga will start for the Yankees in a bullpen game, and Peterson comes off the IL to start for the Mets. There's the Mets lineup, which will go up against the Yankees bullpen. And there's the Yankees lineup. Here's a fun discussion question for the comments. Are the Yankees' two lineups from today worse than the 2013 and 2014 Yankees? It's definitely worth a conversation. Alright, let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. Voit led off the game, and he drilled one in the air to deep right field. Conforto went back, onto the track, and he made the play for the first out of the ballgame. And no, you didn't miss any of the game. This is the top of the first. Frazier struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Hicks lined one into right, but right at Conforto to end a 1-2-3 inning for David Peterson. Nimmo tapped one back to the mound, and Loizaga made the play for the first out of the bottom of the first. Conforto lined one down the left field line for a base hit. Tauchman fielded the ball in the corner as Conforto had a one-out double for the Mets. Davis hit one on the ground to short, and Mercer made the play for the second out of the inning. Smith drilled one in the air to deep left field. Tauchman went back, but it was over his head and off the wall. Conforto came around to score to give the Mets a 1-0 lead. Smith thought about going for two, but the Yankees caught him in a rundown and tagged him out to end the inning. 1-0 Mets at the end of one full inning of play. Sanchez popped one in the air to left center field, and Nimmo made the play for the first out of the inning. Sanchez just continues to struggle right now. The guy can't buy a hit. Tauchman struck out looking for the second out of the inning. Andujar grounded out to second to end another 1-2-3 inning for Peterson. Cano hit one in the air to left, and Tauchman made the play for the first out of the bottom of the second. Alonso struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. McNeil grounded out to second to end a 1-2-3 inning for Loizaga. Mercer walked to begin the top of the third. Jordy Mercer, that is, not the legendary Bobby Mercer. Estrada grounded one fair, over first and down the right field line. Mercer went to third, and Estrada stopped at first with a single to set the Yankees up with runners on the corners and nobody out. Kratz lined one into left field for a base hit. Mercer came in to score on an RBI single by Eric Kratz to tie the game up at 1. Kratz is now 5 for 12 this year. Meanwhile, Gary Sanchez is currently hitting .132. Voit popped one up in the infield, and Guillorme made the play on the outfield grass for the first out of the inning. Frazier worked the count full and walked to load the bases with one away. Hicks lined one into right field for a base hit. Estrada came in to score as the Yankees moved station to station and took a 2-1 lead on the RBI single by Hicks. Peterson somehow found a way to walk Sanchez on 4 pitches to force in a run and give the Yankees a 3-1 lead. Tauchman hit one hard on the ground to second. The Mets turned a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning as Peterson was able to limit the damage. Guillorme struck out swinging to begin the bottom of the third. Sanchez grounded one back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Ali Sanchez was aboard with the first hit of his major league career. Nimmo hit one on the ground to second. Estrada had one play and made it at first for the second out of the inning. Conforto struck out swinging to end the inning and strand the runner on second. Andujar hit one on the ground to short, and Guillorme made the play for the first out of the inning. Mercer looped one in the air to shallow center field. Nimmo came in, McNeil went back, but the ball got down for a one-out single for Jordy Mercer. Estrada struck out looking for the second out of the inning. Kratz looped one in the air to shallow right field, and Conforto made the play to end the inning. Davis lined one right at Voit for the first out against Adam Ottavino. Smith lined one in the air to deep right field. Frazier went back, but it was over his head and bounced into the Yankees bullpen for a ground rule double. Cano hit one on the ground to second, and Estrada made the play for the second out of the inning. Alonso struck out swinging to end the inning and broke his bat over his knee in frustration. Voit worked a walk to begin the top of the fifth against Familia. Frazier struck out swinging for the first out of the inning. Hicks lined one down the right field line for a base hit. Voit stopped at third, and Hicks went to second with a double to put runners on second and third with one away for everybody's favorite catcher. Gary Sanchez struck out swinging on a slider down and away for the second out of the inning. I bet nobody saw that coming. Tauchman was intentionally walked to load the bases with 2 away. Andujar hit one on the ground to short, and Guillorme flipped to McNeil to end the inning and leave the bases loaded. McNeil lined one fair down the left field line for a base hit. He went to second with a leadoff double to begin the bottom of the fifth against Nick Nelson. Guillorme walked to put 2 on with nobody out and bring the go-ahead run to the plate. Sanchez hit one on the ground to third. Andujar stepped on third, double clutched, and threw to first to complete the double play. I guess both teams have a Sanchez at catcher that can't get clutch hits. Runner on second now with 2 outs for the top of the lineup. Nimmo drilled one in the air to deep left field. Talkman went back, but it was over his head and 1 hop off the wall. Guillorme came in to score on the RBI double by Nimmo to make it a 3-2 game. Conforto almost took out one of his coaches with a foul ball. Thankfully, it looked like he was okay. Conforto tapped one back to the mound, and Nelson made the play to end the inning. The Mets got one back to cut the deficit in half. Mercer swung at the first pitch from Brad Brock and popped it up in the infield. McNeil made the play for the first out of the inning. Estrada hit one on the ground up the third baseline, and Brock made the play for the second out. Kratz tapped one slowly up the middle, and McNeil made the play to end the inning. Luis Cessa came in for a huge 6th inning, and he got Davis to ground out to first for the first out of the inning. 2 outs away from handing Aroldis Chapman a lead in the save situation. Smith lined one in the air to left, and Talkman made the play for the second out of the inning. Cano swung at the first pitch and lined it into right field for a base hit. This kept the inning going for Alonso as the go-ahead run. Alonso popped one up to first, and Voit made the play to end the inning. Cessa was able to pick up the hold and hand Chapman the lead as the Yankees are trying to break this 6-game losing streak. Voit popped one up in the infield, and Alonso made the play for the first out against Jared Hughes. Frazier struck out looking for the second out of the inning. Hicks struck out swinging to end the inning. All right, Chapman, 3 outs away from ending this losing streak. Let's get it done. 3-2 Yankees going to the bottom of the 7th. McNeil worked the count full and walked to put the tying run on to begin the 7th. Remember, the Mets are considered as the home team, so they could walk it off here at Yankee Stadium. Billy Hamilton came in as a pinch runner, and Rosario pinch hit for Guillorme. Hamilton ran, Chapman threw behind him at first, but he's so fast that he was still able to get to second. Tying run now in scoring position. Rosario drilled one in the air to deep left field. All Gardner could do was turn and watch, as Ahmed Rosario had a walk-off 2-run home run off Aroldis Chapman at Yankee Stadium. In the most 2020 fashion ever, the Mets sweep the Yankees in the doubleheader, and the Yankees are now on a 7-game losing streak. I don't even know what to say anymore. The Yankees just can't win right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Good night, everybody.